Salve te discipuli, this is help for your Latin studies in Henle First Year Latin, exercise number 283. In this exercise, we're going to be translating more questions, direct questions, and these will also introduce interrogative particles. And to learn about that, you need to look in your grammar book, numbers 502 and 503. So if you have your blue grammar book, turn to page 94 and review rules number 502 and 503. It tells you the definition of what a direct question is in Rule 502, but in 503 is where it talks about certain particles that you'll see in exercise 283, like nonne. It says that they may use that if the answer yes is expected, or num if the answer no is expected, or to express surprise in their question. And then don't forget that that ending ne is to ask for information. You can add ne to the emphatic word and put first in the sentence. So with that in mind, let's look at exercise number 283, number 1, which simply asks, walesne. Walesne. So you see that ne ending, and that's a new vocabulary word that we've gotten just the page before. Waleo, walere, waliwi, waliturus. It's a second conjugation verb, meaning am strong, am well, or am influential. And so when we add the ne to the end of that verb, and notice this personal sign, the s, that's a second person singular. So wales would be you are well. And when you add the ne, then you turn it to a question. Are you well? Are you strong? Are you influential? And in exercise 283, we also need to give the expected answer in complete Latin. So let's answer in Latin. We would just want to say, I am well, right? To that person asking, which is present tense, first person singular. So it's simply waleo. And there's our answer. I am well. All right, let's look at number 2. It's a little bit longer. It says, num milites sine certa spe fortiter pugnant. Okay, so what we have here is that num, which doesn't actually get translated as a word, but it does precede the question if the answer no is expected to that question, or to express surprise. So our subject here is milites. It's a nominative, plural, and masculine noun. Sine is a preposition meaning without. So it needs an object of the preposition. Okay? And this word, certus, certa, certum. That's an adjective meaning certain or sure. So this adjective is modifying our object of the preposition. Okay, and our word spe, it's been a long time since we've seen that come up, means hope. But I'm going to take a moment just to review that vocabulary word and show you. This is in Unit 1 and 2 review, so toward the early part of the book. Here it is. It's a fifth declension noun. Space, spei, hope. And that fifth declension is es, ei, em, e. Okay? So, ei, space, spei. So the stem is just sp. So this is ablative. All of that to tell you that it's ablative and singular. So the sine preposition takes the ablative. And then this adjective needs to agree with the noun that it modifies in gender, number, and case. So I'm just verifying these rules that we know. So certa. Okay, also fifth declension nouns are generally feminine. So I'll add that here too. It's feminine. Okay, so we would start with the feminine ending, and come down to the ablative singular, I, which is the A with the macron. So that works. And I'm just going to mark that an adjective. And then we have an adverb. Adverbs are so easy because we don't have to do anything to consider their endings or forms or anything, and it just means bravely. And then we have our verb, pugnant. Pugno, pugnare, pugnavi, pugnatus is a first conjugation verb. NT tells me it's third person plural, third person plural, and there's no imperfect, there's nothing telling me that it's anything except present tense. It's pretty straightforward. I love when we run into things we're very familiar with. So pugnant. They fight, or they are fighting, or they do fight. Okay. And then we'll probably use they do fight so that we can use that do in our question. All right. So the question then would be, do soldiers fight bravely without certain hope? Do soldiers fight? Okay, there's do fight. Soldiers is our subject. Do soldiers fight bravely? There's our adverb. Without certain hope. And now we want to answer the question. And there, remember, noum, that means they're expecting an answer of no. So we would say milites, soldiers, without certain hope. Okay, so we can use the same prepositional phrase. Sine, certa, spe. Do not fight bravely. So we're going to say bravely and then non, the adverb to negate our verb. So fortiter, non pugnant. That's our answer. Soldiers without certain hope do not fight bravely. All right, I hope this has been helpful to you. Have a great day.